It's the last week of pastry school, and I finally learned to remove my acetate, but mirror glaze is still a weakness. I'll get it one day. We're ending pastry school with more complex entremets. Since it's the last week, we asked the chef to randomly assign us partners. So I got to work with my buddy Matisse. We spent the first few days of the week prepping the components for each entremet. So it was like, prepare this crumble, make this chocolate mousse, make this chocolate glaze. At some point, we didn't even know which entremet we were working on. But it was worth it because by Thursday, all we had to do was unravel our tempered chocolate, assemble, and decorate. It was a pretty busy week, but because it was our final week, the environment was less tense and we were just enjoying each other's presence. Onto the bromelia. We sprayed this entremet with dolce, closed it with dolce chocolate rings and petals, and piped a few dollops of whipped ganache. Next, we assembled the tete de linot, which we enrobed in a pâte à choux sponge, piped with milk chocolate ganache, and topped with milk chocolate petals. Then we put together the Helena. We piped, flattened, and froze vanilla whipped ganache, and topped it with pears and vanilla glaze. And then we glazed our coffee cake. Here's Bea showing us the correct way to do it, and there's me with my mess up. I have no idea why I'm smiling so big because I was actually really disappointed, but positivity. And a reminder to all that you can only glaze once. There are no do-overs and there's no way to fix it. So thankfully for the pomme and nuts entremet, the glaze was much easier. Then it was time for the final grand buffet. This is actually the first time we completed everything on the same day. We sampled every entremet and I boxed all 5 for my family to try. And no, I didn't bring it to New Jersey. My family came for graduation, so I set up a whole spread. And that's a wrap on pastry school. Come back for pastry school graduation day.